Hey guys, MTG Noob here, bringing you a Black-White Tokens deck tech. I copied this list off of a 4.0 list from a standard daily event. Let's talk about the lands first. It has 4 chapels, 12 plains, 5 swamps, and 3 Vault of the Archangel. It's playing 24 lands, which seems like a lot in a tokens deck, but you need 5 mana to activate this card, and this card is really good. Um, Going next into the creatures, the deck is only running Doom Traveler at the moment. A lot of the decks are running Champion of the Parish. I don't really like that. It kind of makes you overcommit to your board. So Doom Traveler is good because he stops aggressive decks early and gives you token later on, so it's really good. Let's talk about our Planeswalkers all the way over here. We are playing 3 Sorin, Lord of Innistrad. Hopefully we'll figure out if it's really 2, 3, or 4 is the correct number. Okay, and now to our spells that don't make tokens. 3 Oblivion Rings to deal with problematic creatures, enchantments, swords, things of that nature. And we have 2 Go for the Throat to deal with big fatties that are non-artifact creatures that we can't really deal with. Okay, so remember, Go for the Throat is not Doomblade, so if your metagame has a lot of artifact creatures or Tempered Steel, you probably want to switch that to Doomblade. Okay, so now we'll talk about our enhancements. We have um, two types of token buffs or creature buffs. The first is the best one, Intangible Virtue, which gives your token creatures vigilance and 1/1. The next one is Honor the Pure, which gives your white creatures 1/1. And they're both really good in the deck. The only creatures that you make that are not white are Shrine of Loyal Legions, mere artifact creature tokens. But this card is really nutty in the deck. It's also a 4 of. Everything I'm telling you, minus the Oblivion Rings, Go for the Throats, and Sorens, are going to be 4 ofs in the list. Okay, and then let's talk about our token generators. We have 4 Gather the Townfolk, 4 Lingering Souls, which is really sick, and 4 Midnight Haunting. Okay, so that's basically the deck in a nutshell, the main deck, and it plays out where you just kind of grind them out, make a lot of tokens, and eventually win with buffed up tokens. Okay, another good thing about Sorin is it's like a 9 through 12 Anthem effect, which means it gives your creatures +1/+0, so it increases their power. Okay, let's talk about the sideboard. You have 2 Surgical Extraction for, I guess, zombies slash reanimator decks or graveyard self-mill decks. Then you have 3 Celestial Purges. These are really kind of for problematic red creatures that are hard for you to deal with, and red planeswalkers, I would think. Also, other planeswalkers that might be black, or zombie creatures that come back with the Undying ability. Okay, and then you have 2 Revoke Existences. I might want a third. It's really good. It gets artifacts and enchantments. The only downside to this card is that it is a sorcery. So don't try to play it instant speed like a Divine Offering, which would be good, but it only hits artifacts. Okay, then you have 1 Dismember. I'm assuming this is for cards like Obliterator, or maybe a Titan in effect with a block and then dismember it. Things that are really hard to deal with. Okay, then you have 2 timely reinforcements against decks like, I guess, Tempered Steel or aggro decks of any variety. Okay, and then finally at the top end of our curve, we have 3 Hero of Bladeholds, which are just really good against decks that don't have a lot of removal. Just powers up your guys and makes things really awesome for you, and spits out some extra tokens that get buffed from all of your intangible virtues and honor the pures and stuff like that. And finally, Day of Judgment against really fast creature decks that just try to, outrace you and plop a bunch of guys onto the board. Okay, so hopefully this deck tech was helpful, and Black-White Tokens is a really resilient deck. It's a lot of fun to play. If you have any comments about Black-White Tokens or any sideboarding strategies, or if I got anything wrong in this deck tech, please feel free to leave a comment. As always, I'd love it if you liked, commented, and of course subscribed. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.